Hey, this is Stuart from Tipster HQ, and I'm here to go through this week's Premier League matches with you. So, tough matches ahead. We've seen some games which have pretty much tied things up. We know two of the sides that are going down. We also pretty much know who's going to win the title this season. A few games to go through and a few to avoid as well. Everton versus Watford is probably the ones it's worth avoiding. I think you might be able to get a little bit of value in Everton -1. That's 1.74 with Bet Victor. If the odds get a little bit stronger, then go for it. But until then, just keep an eye on it. Then we got Chelsea against West Brom. That's going to be an interesting one. They're playing away, but I think this will be the game where they tie up the title, and they could do it in style. Over 2.5 goals in this one is my selection, and Pinnacle offering 1.83, which I think has just enough value in us to go for it. But make sure you don't take below 1.8. I think all the value's gone by then. There are a few games we're going to be missing. Bournemouth versus Burnley, Middlesbrough versus Southampton, two games that I don't think I really want to get involved in at all. One thing I will be keeping an eye on is Manchester City versus Leicester. And if Vincent Kompany doesn't play, I will be seriously looking at a Leicester win in this one. You can get odds of 13 with Bet365 right now. Obviously, team selection is going to be important for this one because I think Manchester City with Vincent Kompany are a much, much better side. Last week I bet on Sunderland to score as well as the opposition, and Sunderland did their little bit, but the opposition let me down. Thanks, Hull. This week, though, I think that Swansea will just score on their own. So I'm going for both teams to score no on this one, and that's at 2.25 with Bet Victor. Swansea should win this and make things more interesting as we go into the last week of the season. Last game that I'm going to look at is the one that I find toughest to watch. It's the very, very last game at White Hart Lane, and as a Spurs fan, it's going to be difficult to say goodbye to the team's home for 118 years. I think we could see a really, really good game here. Manchester United are a good side. They're certainly a very good side to see off the old stadium. And if things go as planned, a Spurs win at 1.73 with Betfixer and William Hill may not have a huge amount of value in it, but they're likely winners and it could be a very enjoyable match. So those are my selections. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. And if you do like this video, give us a share and also click on that like button.